All right. So next, we've got, we're going to talk a little bit about Elizabeth Warren. So Senator Elizabeth Warren recently praised candidate Bernie Sanders at an event. Now,
Feel the burn.
I know, she is. Or maybe she is. While participating in a roundtable discussion at Middlesex Community College on Friday, Warren was, of course, asked about Bernie Sanders' presidential campaign. Now, she had this to say. I'm glad to see him get out there and give his version of what leadership in this country should be. I think that Bernie Sanders is going to play out a vision for America, and that it is important for people to hear what he has to say. Now, much to the chagrin of the corporate media, because they don't want you to hear what he has to say. Now, she also says, people trying to get a great education don't have lobbyists, but we do have our voices. We will win. We will get what we want. We will move this country in a better direction only if we get involved. And, of course, that's Sanders' message of creating a political revolution. And it's interesting to see if the people who are supporting Warren, because if you can remember, the whole push for Move On, Run, Warren, Run, which recently shut down because she, is, of course, has no intention of running, Bernie Sanders hopefully can pick up those people and join them into, and of course, his run for the White House.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's why it's important she needs to make statements like the one she made. I mean, she points out something very kind of like maybe on the surface it's something we feel like we should all know, but I think it's something that we all forget. And that is, we got the numbers. I could go outside and throw a stone right now and hit about 20 people that are being crippled by student loan debt. I can hit about 20 people that just have families that they want to just have the best healthcare and the best educational opportunities for. And we have a flat tire in so many of those issues because of corporate interests, because of misinformation, because of a media that's totally failing at its job. And I think that when you see people like a Bernie Sanders, I mean, yes, the most important thing is that those ideas are out there and those ideas are amplified and those ideas are heard. Because I think more and more the general person is going to realize, yeah, this guy, just because some corporate network calls him a socialist, even though that corporate network doesn't even know what that means, and some of the general people are just like, well, that must be bad, even though we don't know what that means. This guy actually has some great ideas.
Let's not forget that they always drop the democratic part before socialist. He's a democratic socialist, which is much different.
Right.
But please,
well, I mean, it's just a term that they've just coined that term as a devil term. They never use it properly in the corporate media. I mean, you know, and it's not even just Sarah Palin. It's the quote reporters too. So that's just something that they've trained their audiences to associate with something bad, even though they never really use it properly.
It's almost Pavlovian, is what it is.
It's like, not almost. It is.
It's you get a visceral reaction like, oh, socialist. Oh, that's like Hitler, isn't it?
Right. At least that's what the media is going for. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, they see eye to eye on so many of those, so many issues, you know, and it's, as you said, it's really important, and it's really good to see that Warren is out there saying, look, here's Bernie Sanders. Here's his message. You guys should really listen to this message. It's really important that you hear what he has to say, especially before you write him off. And it's good to see that a lot of Americans are not writing him off. There's this recent poll where he's catching up to Hillary Clinton now in New Hampshire. I think he was about 6 points away from catching Hillary in New Hampshire. And then there's another poll in Wisconsin that had him about 8 points behind Hillary Clinton. So he is jumping. He is catching up.
You know, I was thinking about it the other day, and I kind of feel like right now, like Bernie and Hillary are the big ones that are getting a lot of the attention. And I really do feel like they're kind of just our modern day. They're like the Yankees and the Red Sox. They really are. Like, you know, like Bernie Sanders people are like, everyone that's really paying attention really wants to see us take this thing. And then Hillary's people are like, but we can still buy our way to a victory, right? Like, it really is like it's your Yankees and your Red Sox. Also, something that I don't think is coincidental at all, Hillary Clinton is a Yankees fan.
Fascinating.
Yeah, how about that?
I don't follow
strengthens my analogy.
Whatever works, man. whatever
Yeah,
works.
I mean, do you?